Welcome to the Magma Clubhouse. We've been having a blast hanging out, chatting, and pushing pixels together with our Magma community. Each week, we pick a theme, a color palette, or maybe a fun background scene for the canvas that we'll be painting on together. All are welcome to join us, and if you want to invite your friends over, you can find all the details to share with them in the video description below. We'll be getting started shortly, so go top up your coffee mug and grab a drawing tablet. While you wait, give the stream a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not already, and drop us a comment to let us know where in the world you're tuning in from today. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Goodness gracious, goodness gracious. There we go. Okay, you can hear me now, right? Ah, awesome, awesome, cool. So hello again. Let's start from the top. My name's Ryan. Welcome to the Magma Clubhouse. I am hosting. Let's drop my volume a little bit here. I think it's a little high. I am hosting solo today again because my co-host Solomon, as with the last 2 weeks, is quite wrapped up in other meetings. So you're stuck with me once again. So for today's Clubhouse theme, it's yellow fellows. All right, anything yellow, let's clear that off, from various animations, entertainment of all kinds, movies, cartoons, touching on the old retro 90s, early 2000s kind of stuff. Pretty much anything goes. It doesn't have to be a yellow character, but you know, we want to keep the canvas dominated by yellow characters. So I think Bart Simpson Psyduck, Bumblebee, these kinds of things. Yellow Tamagotchis, the old Game Boy Advance, these kinds of things. And I'm sure someone's going to add a yellow Among Us character. I know that's going to happen. So yeah, let's get some music going. And the first thing I'm going to do here, guys, I'm just going to add a little, just make the canvas, instead of white, because nobody likes the white canvas, right? We're just going to make it light gray. Just dial it down a little bit. If you are, for whatever reason, drawing in a dark room, hopefully this softens things a little bit. Okay, so we're looking for music. Got some nice tunes here. This is a kind of playlist or album called Chillcraft. It's a Minecraft and chill thing by Game Chops. Where's the gap? No yellow theme music, unfortunately. If it would play, that would be grand. It's taking a little while. Come on now, stop playing that music. I can't draw without music. Silence makes me uncomfortable. And it's not working. You know, it might actually be, and I can't hear it because of my sound settings. There we go. How's the audio level of that music? Is it alright compared with my voice? Not too loud? And you guys are welcome to chat either in the regular stream chat over on YouTube or Twitch or Facebook, we're there too, or you can chat with our chat window on Canvas. Anyone's welcome to join. So if you are tuning in, watching, don't be shy. Don't be shy. All the information for how to join the Canvas is in the stream description, so you can come in there. You can come and hang out with us. And there we go. We got our first bee on the canvas. Look at you. Sounds like the intro to a movie trying to be retro. Yeah. There we go. Rah, rah. So what am I going to start with? Ooh, Pac-Man, obviously another yellow character we cannot ignore. So maybe I'm going to do a little arcade machine and get some Pac-Man out of there. Where's my PureF board? I suppose you could consider Uzumaki Naruto as yellow as well, I suppose. His hair is like a major part of his visual identity. The Lorax, he's kind of orange, but he's got a bushy yellow beard, mustache, so that could work. Let's see what you guys put down. I'm gonna draw quite zoomed out because otherwise people viewing the stream are only going to be able to see what I'm drawing. I have to make a layer for myself. Shame, poor Solomon. Yeah, he's been really amped about these themes. And just no luck in being able to join. Dun, 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 dun. Breakfast sandwich. Nom nom. It's quite chill sort of music, chill stuff. I desperately need to increase the variety of music that we have. So I must mention as well, this idea for the whole yellow themed gamer animation vibe thing actually comes from something I saw on Facebook a little while back on the concept art illustration group. I think it was there. A woman by the name of Jackie Brown Goodrum. She's doing a series of these color-themed gaming pals. So the ones that I've seen her post already, there's a pink one, yellow, green, blue, red. So it's pretty fun. That's where the idea came from for this. It's kind of got this maybe Pokemon trainer looking character with jacket in the same color. And then all these Pokemon little badges on the jackets and little Tamagotchis hanging off the bag. Pretty cool stuff. Very fun. Very fun. Big bird. Oh dear. Whoops. Playing back the stream there. Yeah, some cool stuff out there. Cool stuff indeed. Yeah, it's taking me a long time just to draw a box. Hey. We got Abral, Everest, Captain Fang, and of course Manju. Thanks for joining me, guys. Being here like right on time to the start. Not leaving me here on my own to talk to myself. It's always nice. It's always nice. I feel like I need to sneeze. Hold on. So from next week, we're thinking to change. No, next week, next month, which is next week. We're thinking to change things up a little bit and do. We're going to do 2 Clubhouse streams for the month. See how that goes at different time slots, so we can have more of you being able to join. Still fleshing out the details, but we've got some cool ideas around that. And you know we're going to do something around May the 4th, right? There's no ways that we're missing out on that. That's right. We'll have at least one Clubhouse stream that's not at 1 a.m. for you. And Captain Fang as well. I know our current timing always is just before they've got class. Not ideal. Not ideal. We're going to do the same thing with the classroom. Shorter sessions, doing some studies, 2 different time slots. where we can, it will have both Solomon and I painting, but for the most part, the idea is that he's gonna handle one, I'm gonna handle the other, and then we're gonna have some fun. But keep the theme the same, right? So we'll have 2 different time zones, 2 different groups, 2 different teams battling it out over the same theme. To battle, yes. The whole thing, actually, that whole thing. More sounds, more sounds. What you got there, Manju? That's your new favorite brush. You've been playing around with the settings. I chuckled the other day coming across a video. The title or thumbnail was something to the effect of the 2 most underrated brushes for digital painting. I go and I watch this. Obviously, I'm intrigued. I want to see, because I have an idea, but let me just see if I'm right. And of course, it is the hard round brush and the soft round brush. You can just do so much with those alone, especially if you start playing around with the settings. Play around with your scatter and spacing, your spread and spacing settings here in Magma. Can be pretty cool. Hey, let me not forget about my tea here. Basket case. More like a basket case. Basketball court. Blend modes on the brushes. We don't have that yet. Only on the layers. Yeah. I know the blend modes on brushes themselves have come up a few times, but that's not something we have in the near future as far as I know. So the best approach there, that's tricky. Putting things onto separate layers and then just applying the blend modes. So if you're doing multiply for shadows and that kind of thing, that's the best way to do it for now. go. We've got a ghost. We've got a Pac-Man ghost. Interesting. I mean, you can do this. Yeah, it's not going to have the multiply effect, but I tend to sketch with just normal hard round brush, and then I drop the density and my opacity down quite a bit, and then it does the same thing where you kind of go over, and you can do the same sort of more mid-tone value. But then, of course, there's a limit to how dark we can go, which is why I still keep it fairly dark. Yeah, spacing and spread settings are fun to play with. I mean, even straight round brush, for example, you can get a bit of that. Let's see here. Have this value. Get some nice spread over there. Fun stuff. Cool, let me change my settings. It's actually like that though. I need this to be right. So has anyone been to the movies recently? Checked out either Dungeons and Dragons or the Mario movie, perhaps? I don't really go to the movies all that much these days like I used to. Ah, good stuff. Nice to hear that I'm enjoying it. So what have I done here now? Let's make this barcode. I think the next, I'm quite particular about going to the cinema and what I want to go sit there and watch. But I think the next thing is definitely going to be, well, Guardians of the Galaxy could be cool, but I'm thinking Across the Spider-Verse is the next thing where I'm like super keen for a cinema experience of that. obviously Lego. I mean, if we're talking yellow, how can we not? Hey, that's a good idea. We need a Lego Batman. Let's get some reference here. Although I know he's not quite yellow. And actually, overall, it's just completely black, midnight blue, except for his belt. Yeah, it's got the yellow logo. I mean, that's enough, right? It's enough. I'm gonna do on screen. Actually, let's rather bring Mario into the screen. Mario. What about Pac-Man? Pac-Man. I am Pac-Man. I really like the electrocuted ghost. Well played. Well played. Let's match my layers down. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. layers. Merging layers. Here we got the whole Pokemon Yellow gang over there. Nice. I can't remember if the first Pokemon game I played was the Game Boy Color. If it was Pokemon Yellow, where you got the Pikachu that wouldn't get in its Pokeball, or if it could have been Pokemon Blue. We had the standard 3 starters. I was just never really able to get back into the game or into Pokemon post Emerald. Yeah, I think Emerald was the last one I played. Hey, Ace, I see you there on YouTube. Could someone draw Aubrey from Amori? Omori? Amori. Who's that? Amori. Let's see. Ah. Not very yellow. Yes, that's reminds me of Winry from Full Metal Alchemist. Chibi blue, that's right. Blue Thinker, yeah, not very yellow, unfortunately. I'll have to pop in when we do the blue theme stream. I think we'll do this for a few colors. I think red, blue, yellow, green. I think red will be cool. We can get Akira in here. Yeah, we can definitely bring some of those characters in. I'm not really familiar with them, so you'll have to come and Manju will have to come draw them for us. You have been tasked. little bit. Yeah, no. Let's get a yellow Game Boy in here. Speaking of Game Boy colors, well, we'll do Game Boy Advance. Sketch it out. Sketch it out. Ah, don't zoom in, Ryan. Don't zoom in. So, what is that? Game Boy smaller. B. There we go. Ah, yes, the Angry Birds. It's not. He plans using the stage channel for events. Ah, yeah, Nexus. I was actually thinking about that yesterday. Also, welcome. And I want to just read up a little bit about how the whole stage thing works. So, because I was thinking for getting our Discord community up in here, making them mark. Maybe it's good if we link everything up in there. So no plan, but definitely gonna look at it. Yeah, God bless Yellow Birds. Oh, nice. But thanks for reminding me on that, Nexus. Very good, very good. Have been talking about new strategies in the clubhouse. We've got to get our 50 people in here. See how quickly we can fill a canvas with 50 people. Yeah, definitely. I like your suggestion as well about art spaces having their own banners. Also, very good suggestion. That'll make a big difference when it comes to sharing art spaces, which people are now starting to do a bit more of. Hey, Starry Night Sky, welcome. The gang is growing. Yay. Well, happy days. Let's shift step. Whoops, wrong thing. Yeah, add your yellow characters. Woodstock is another bird that could go in there. And Snoopy. That's definitely one we can add. Snoopy was actually my nickname in high school. Only because someone refused to use my previous nickname, which I got from playing hockey, which was Sleepy. She was like, no, I'm calling you Snoopy instead. And no matter how hard I tried to shake it, everyone decided, yep, that's it. That's what we call him now. Even one of my best mates, his grandparents did not know my real name. They knew me as Snoopy, or Snoops. Yeah, normally it was Snoops. Like I'm some sort of sketchy fella. Come on, call me Snoops. Act like a Snoopy while always sleeping on the roof. It's more comfortable. Look at the stars. It's actually pretty cool. I saw a Snoopy a diorama, but of Snoopy as an artist. So he had his paints, his easels, and everything, like this whole little room, little art studio. It's very cool. Yeah, I know how it goes. One of the users is hunting around for reference. Yeah, some people don't know this yet, but if you want to make straight lines, not that that's really much of a thing here right now, but you can just do it tapping on a point in the canvas, press and hold shift, tap on the next point, and you have a straight line between the two. Just because I've seen people ask about that in recent times. I have a difficult relationship with Opera GX. It seldom wants to close when I tell it to. So I eventually gave up on it. But as you all know, technology likes to mess with me. Computer has a hobby. It's definitely testing me. Ah. So those of you that are on the Discord server, it'd be cool to get some, or even here on the chat, on Magma or on YouTube, it'd be cool to hear what sort of themes you guys would like to see on the Clubhouse. I mean, it's just been Sol and I bouncing ideas for now. I think we've had some fun ones, but it's our hangout time with you, so we want to know what you guys want to draw, not just what we want to draw. And then what we can do is run a, we put in all the ideas that you guys suggest. And then every week we'll like randomly pick 3, run a poll, and then see what people want to do that week. And whatever doesn't get selected, we just chuck it back in the pool for like next time to possibly get selected. Yeah. Because I think we're going to be doing Clubhouse for a while. Tasty food? Do you like Ghibli style food that just gets the mouth watering? God, it's amazing. It's amazing how they do it. Faffing around here. Faffing around. Oh, sabotage. I have to come up with a fining system. Hey, I see my player is... How did that change? There we go. I did not add the overlay. Haha. See, we got a few additional people watching. You guys are welcome to join us on the canvas. Come hang out, come draw, make your mark, chat, draw yellow things. Stick figures. Yellow stick figures are welcome too, you know. We always welcome the stick figures. Don't throw no shade. And if you want to join, you don't know how, all the details are in the stream description. You'll first have to join the Magma Art Space, then you join the canvas, and then you paint the night away. Or morning, depending on where you are. Or afternoon, lunch break. Actually, I'm gonna make this. Let's see. Let's make it darker. zoom out a little bit. Ah, that'd be cool, doing stuff on the chalkboard, eyebrow. I've done it for what do you call them? I suppose they're kind of a butchery. They do, yeah, they're a butchery. Or deli, meat deli. And I had the different cuts of beef. And I did one for a coffee shop as well. Yeah, but like straightforward menu stuff. Nothing too exciting. I need to get closer. Yeah, handwriting. Mine's not so great either. It's gonna be really patient. Dog on the lap. That sounds blissful. Ooh, it's like a. Think of Dragon Balls. Let's see. I know what I want to do. Yes. This is what I want. Okay. How to draw this? Do it on a separate layer. That's how. Let's make it big, actually. Let's do it big. Yeah, I miss having a dog to harass me when I should be working. I do sure miss it. Hey, Nominon, welcome to the canvas. I suppose the thing that Pikachu's got to have. got to have a finished sentence. It's gonna have its tail visible. It's such a big part of it. Yeah, it's going to be too hidden, I think. Let's do, no, let's do side hook. What a ridiculous character. Psyduck. This weird overlaid. Let's see where is this. Oh, cool. Abril, where are you doing that? You're doing an online course? What madness is Manju up to here? Redesign an insect. Interesting. Interesting. Have you decided on an insect that you're going to do? Oh, cool. Do you mind? Can I ask who the instructor is? See if the name is familiar. Ooh, dragonfly is a helicopter. Nice, nice. I like it. I like it. Barry Dean. I'm gonna look him up. What? Known for Darkwing Duck? Come on, dude, that's awesome. Yeah, I'm on his IMDb page now. Darkwing Duck, Aladdin, cool. Old Jungle Book, Brother Bear, Aaron Blaze worked on that too. Lilo and Stitch. Yeah, that's really cool. Got to work on quite a few things. Nice one. Great to have like a... Always good to have a high caliber teacher. I'm sure you're gonna learn a lot. That's super cool. That's super cool. So you're just gonna come in here and put us all to shame in a few weeks' time. Mind you. It's the only teach how to draw short characters. Oh, I think I mentioned last time, I don't know if it was in the clubhouse or the classroom, Nicholas Cole, who worked on Crash Bandicoot and Spyro, got his own thing called Jellybots. He's got a course up on Domestika at the moment for those who are looking for an online course on fantasy creature design in Procreate specifically. And it's going for $10. Domestika is having a huge site-wide sale on things, so jumped on that. Whoops, opening up my browser window. Let's put this open here. Ah, that's not the one, I think. Checking it. I will find it. It's called... Where are you, Nicholas Cole? Here we go. Copy link. Here it is. I haven't started on it yet. I still have schoolism courses to spend time on, and I just haven't. There's been so much work to do. Planning streams. Drawing tablet reviews to finish up. It's taking me forever. Got some cool things I want to apply for as well, which requires me to refine an idea I have. A grand idea. Nice, canvas is looking cool. Canvas is looking cool. Oh, I see Naruto popping up there. Very nice, very nice. start time like at 8:15 on my end of the world. 45 minutes. I'm not very far with anything. And been planning out tomorrow's classroom stream. We're gonna do a study of clothing fabric folds. It's not specifically clothing, but fabric folds. So if anyone feels like joining that, same time tomorrow. Same time tomorrow. Is of course intended for beginners, but obviously more experienced fellas, more experienced artists are welcome to join in the study session. As always, I will walk you through my process and trying to figure it out. And we'll apply all the fundamental stuff that we've covered already, because that's the idea. Once you got those fundamentals down, you have enough knowledge to start tackling pretty much any subject. We're going to switch the classroom streams to sort of 1 hour sessions as well, twice a week. Because I know that, sometimes 2 hours is a bit long for people. Might want to do it on your lunch break. It's difficult to dedicate so much time. Ever encountered an angry bird? I don't think I have. We have these things in South Africa called hardy-daws. They're part of the ibis family, the ibis, and they're terrible. They are terrible. Noisy as all heck. And in summer, they used to wake me up at like 4 a.m. And I think every time we lived quite like the airport, sort of in the middle of the city, was quite close to where we were staying, and planes would come overhead. And I think every time a plane would go over, these birds would get like a fright and just make the most horrendous noise for ages. Just take forever to get over it. And there's a lot of them. Sadly, not edible. Because at least then we could put them to use, keep the population in check. If any of them drive you a little too crazy, just get them ready for a barbecue. Yeah, the reflection that they on their wings with those feathers, that is cool. I don't know. Oh, I think they're kind of ugly. Maybe it's just because they wake me up at hours where I want to be asleep. I'm a light sleeper. I struggle to get sleep, and then they wake me up at 4 a.m. So maybe I've just got it out for them. Hey,
what's up,
Solomon? Man? How's it going?
Good. We got a few things done early and was able to pop in here, so I didn't want to miss out on this yellow theme. It looks amazing.
Nice. Yeah, we're having fun.
I see nobody's tried to take a crack at Wolverines yet, huh?
No. Aha, of course. I assume you're volunteering.
I'm thinking so. I just pulled up an image. I was like, what? This is such a great theme, by the way. Like this yellow, I was like, there's a lot of yellow stuff. I didn't even really realize how much.
I think we're gonna have to do a few other colors as well, because there's so much across all of them.
Yeah, absolutely. I was thinking it reminds me, and this is gonna date me or age me, but remembering when Pokemon Yellow, Red, Blue were coming out, like that was, the 90s. That was so cool. I had Game Boy Color to match.
Awesome. One of my goals when we do go to Japan is I'm gonna pick up an old Game Boy Color. What was the Game Boy Advance? Get the Advance and I can still play the color games.
I think you should get both.
Why not? And customize them. I'll draw them with Posca markers.
Yeah, fun. True. There's a lot of custom options.
Yeah. Cool. How's your week been so far? Everything going well?
Everything's been great. We've just been so busy. There's a lot of stuff happening for Magma and a lot of great things happening. This particular part, I would definitely want to be doing more for sure. Just engagements and fun stuff, doing streams, but we're getting there. You guys have been killing it on the Clubhouse streams the last few weeks. I've been seeing some really awesome stuff.
Yeah, we've got our regulars pulling in, doing some cool work. It's always fun. I did tell everyone about the idea to do 2 live streams, 2 Clubhouse streams next month, so that more people can join at more reasonable hours. I think everyone's quite keen for that.
I'm gonna have to level up my skills if I'm gonna be rolling solo. But you guys have been great. I see regulars. We got Namanon. Looks like we got Munju, Everest. What else is in here? Kose, nice eyebrow. What's up, everybody? DS. DS is new. I haven't seen DS on the streams before.
DS. Oh, yeah, that's a new face. Hi.
Of course, I pronounced it Munju. I told you I have a pet peeve about it. So once I learned I was saying your name wrong, I couldn't do it again.
Solomon practices in the mirror in the mornings.
I do.
Just to make sure.
I have a little notepad where I write names down.
Anju was saying that they've seen the Mario movie.
Wait, what about the Mario movie?
That Manju has seen the movie. I haven't seen it yet. So I don't know if I'll get a chance to. So I might have to wait until it's out on a streaming service.
Yeah, so I did catch it, and it's great. It's really great. Totally worth it.
Cool. The visuals are worthwhile on the big screen.
100%. It's a great
Nice.
like theater experience. I felt it was awesome in the movie theater, and just a great start. Like they really nailed. Funnily enough, I went back. I listened to this podcast called "How Did This Get Made," which is
Yes.
just a bunch of famous comedians that the regular host, and they bring on guest hosts, and they just like talk crap about movies. Movies that like, how did this movie get made? It's so ridiculous. And they replayed an episode from a few years back on the Mario Brothers movie from the 90s, live action.
Okay. Yes.
And I remember I grew up watching that movie, and like remember playing Mario and watching that movie and was like, this is not Mario. Like there's nothing. They just changed the whole. Like they didn't capture any of the vibes that they needed to. But they were plumbers from Brooklyn that ended up in this mystical land, basically. And they keep that same theme in the animated version, which I thought was interesting. I was like, well, you didn't have to go that route, but they did. And it works. Like they actually nailed it. They came up with a good explanation.
Nice. I wonder if deciding to do that, whether it's also like, okay, that was weird. We're gonna work with it to turn it into something cool.
Yeah, I think you're right. Like, that was kind of my feeling too. Is like they must have we're like, well, okay, like that part works. They just did it wrong. Let's do it right.
Like I always enjoy the interactions with Ryan Reynolds and it was like in the Deadpool movies. Where he like always calls back to like the poor movies that he's done. Like
Green Lantern. He's always making fun of himself.
Which I think is so cool. It's fun to have that sort of self-awareness.
100%. One of the ending credit scenes in I think Deadpool 2, which I know some folks here might not be able to see it, but it's a fictional story, so hopefully this isn't nothing for work. But he gets his script to be in Green Lantern. He's like, oh yes, I finally made it to the big times in Hollywood. He's like sitting in his office reading a script, and then Deadpool shows up and shoots him, and then he looks at the camera and he goes like, "You're welcome, America," which is pretty great.
I'm not to zoom in too much, seeing as that's the main screen of the stream. Yeah, Charlie. We're keeping things yellow this time around, yellow fellows. So if you got a favorite yellow character from an anime or cartoon, video game, put it down. Okay, it doesn't have to be a character. I mean, we've got an arcade machine, Game Boy here too. Tamagotchis are welcome too.
Nice. The Pac-Man stand-up is looking awesome.
Yeah, I put a bit more detail into it, a little more effort. It's a bit simplistic at the moment.
I love it.
This was one of my, probably still is a little dream to have an old school arcade machine in my studio one day.
Yeah.
When I'm a grown-up artist. Keep me childlike.
Totally.
I don't need a fancy car. Just give me a cool arcade machine.
Just a handful of Game Boys and
Yeah,
that's all I need.
I'm a simple guy like that. Are you longing for the symmetry tool there?
Truly. Truly, it's like, this sucks. Like, it would be nice to just, and we'll get there. Like, that's definitely something that we'll need on the roadmap for sure. But like, dropping in symmetrically quickly, and then like you can break symmetry or tweak some lines and turn it off. Oh, does the name Barry Dean ring a bell for you, Solomon? Barry Dean?
Yeah. Used to work at Disney. Eyebrow was saying earlier that they're doing a course, a character design course with him. He worked on Darkwing Duck, among many things. But
whoa, that's a throwback.
Yeah. So yeah, definitely one of my favorites. I went dressed up as Darkwing Duck to a friend's 21st birthday. It was often. I don't know if it's a thing in America where for people's 21st birthdays they tend to have a theme. It's like for us, like that was our big birthday thing, and then people would set themes, and one had. This was like cartoon characters or something to that effect. I'm like, okay, I'm going as Darkwing Duck.
Dude, I mean, I'm with you. That was one of my, like, it was Rescue Rangers, like my animated Rescue Rangers, SWAT Cats, Darkwing Duck. There's like a handful of animated series. What was the one with Baloo? Tailspin? Tailspin.
DuckTales.
DuckTales, yeah, totally. Those were the best. Like, nobody touches 90s cartoons. Like, no generation will ever do it better than what they did then. It was too good.
Great stuff.
That's cool. So somebody was taking a class with him?
yeah, Eyebrow is joining us on the canvas. Yeah, they brought it up earlier, and they've got a task to redesign an insect, or create a design with an insect for their first assignment. So that should be interesting. Also, like the ornithopter from Dune has got quite like an insect-like look to it, various expressions of it.
Yeah, that's amazing. I'll have to look that up. That's an interesting course. I used to teach at the Los Angeles Film School with my real expertise is in 3D character art, character design stuff, and I did some collaborative projects with Bill Racinos, who was an animator and designer on. I see Barry Dean worked on the Aladdin TV series. Bill worked on the Aladdin. Bill was like old school. Like he worked on all the Renaissance Disney films, Aladdin, Little Mermaid, fill in the blank. There's a handful of other ones. Beauty and the Beast, I think.
Yeah.
So he was in there like at like peak. That was like peak Disney animation, I feel like, right?
Yeah, I suppose I would call that the kind of golden age, but
yeah,
or maybe that. Yeah, like you said, the Renaissance is kind of a good term for it. Okay, so Eyebrow says there's a few courses of prop design, character design, creature design, environment. Prop design, that's great to see. I think that's a lot of people's entry into studio work, doing props. Something I want to try my hand at.
Totally. Yeah, that sounds amazing. I'm definitely going to check that out. I'd love to just get some visibility on some more courses. I know we were talking about you. Did you end up doing any schoolism ones, Brian?
I've been really bad.
Yeah, me too.
I've done looked at like little snippets of things. I started watching Nathan Fawkes's course on pictorial composition. Because I love the way Nathan Fawkes handles landscapes. It's just beautiful. And I was doing some of Jonathan Hardisty's texture stuff again, refreshing my memory on that. But yeah, I haven't, partly discipline, partly workload. Just haven't been putting in the time there. And then I picked up for later a fantasy character design course by Nicholas Cole on Domestico. Strong brush. He just released it, and then Domestico went and had a big sale. So picked up the course for $10. It's quite nice.
Nice. It's a good pickup.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel you though. That's been my issue. I mean, part of it is you could always say that it's slacking. Like, yeah, I'm slacking. I could be doing more. I could always be doing more. But I have also been legitimately overwhelmed with just workload and other things. And I'm like, I want to get into a creative project, but I want to do it when I can like ensure I'm going to really go in and focus on it. I don't want to.
Absolutely.
I lose creative motivation if I start something and then I don't finish it. It just derails me.
Yeah, for sure. You just get annoyed with yourself, and it's like, you start the next one. Am I just gonna fail at this one as well?
Right.
Hey, Punkler. Or Punk, maybe yeah, it is Punk. Thanks for joining the stream. We're all good, thank you. And yeah, the drawing's looking kind of cool. It's great what people have been adding in here. If you want to join in, make a mark. The instructions are in the stream description. And you can join us on the canvas. My eyedropper went and select. Oh, with things being so busy, I haven't asked. Are you all caught up on the finale and editing with Mandalorian?
Ooh, that is a great question. I am officially caught up.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Because I was gonna ask about it in the week over Slack. I'm like, he's probably been busy, but I'm sure he's also I'm sure he's made time to watch it. I'm sure he's
You know what's crazy is this is the first time that I actually I didn't catch it day of. I was that Wednesday that the final episode dropped. I was so busy I actually forgot about it. Somebody texted me and said, "Did you watch it?" I was like, "Holy crap!" And I was excited. I was like, "Oh, it's something to watch." But great finale, really epic finale.
Yeah. Wow. Now I don't really know what to do with my Wednesdays. Apart from Clubhouse.
I do
have some things to catch up on.
You say?
I do still have some other. I haven't finished Bad Batch yet, so I need to.
Oh, nice.
To get on top of that.
That's something to look forward to. Bad Batch is great.
So you said you were rewatching something?
Oh yeah, I mean, I always have to have something on, and something that I'm into. I just started rewatching all the Predator movies for some reason.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, going back.
Interesting choice. Yeah, I have pretty much zero memory of the Predator movies and Alien. I've watched a couple of them, but I can't even tell you which ones I've seen.
They're it's like after being in that whole ZBrush special effects, visual effects world for so long, monster creature stuff was so prevalent in that culture. So you really had to be like a master of knowledge on creature effect movies, because I've met a handful of those folks now. Steve Wang, who worked, who created the Predator, and just all the sculptors that used to work practically. I've been to their studios, and they all now use 3D tools. Well, they do both. They still do a lot of practical sculpting, but they do use digital tools. But anyways, I got really deep into that whole James Cameron Terminator lore and the visual effects in those films and in Predator, and those were the iconic Stan Winston Studios when they came in and kind of didn't take over, but they were the first direct competitors for ILM that worked on Star Wars and everything in the 80s, 70s, and 80s. ILM wasn't just doing Disney and Lucasfilm stuff; they were doing everybody's stuff. They were doing Star Trek movies. They were doing Indiana Jones. They were doing all this stuff. So Stan Winston, when they stepped in and they're working on Terminator and some of these other different, these different movies, it was and they were rated R, so they were changing the game because Star Wars was always classically very PG. So yeah, anyways, there's a lot in that history.
Yeah. I'm quite amped. There's going to be the new Indiana Jones movie scheduled. Yes, hopefully going to be quite fun. I hope.
Same. I know they're messing around with time in that one, which I thought was really interesting. We'll see how it goes, but I'll always watch a good Indiana Jones movie.
I've got a waiting for server response. That's not good. That's not good. Nah. top of this water glass. Oh, we've got a topic to add to our ideas list for tasty food. Eyebrow was mentioning this. Just thinking of that Ghibli style food, which is just so darn mouth-watering.
That's a great idea. Holy crap. That would be so much fun. I think, do you ever play the game Overcooked?
No, I haven't.
Like, you could go game style, like, because they make food look really interesting. Or like Fruit Ninja does a cool way of like making food look, you know, animated but also edible. But I don't think anybody does it better than like Dragon Ball Z. Like when I watch animated food, like Dragon Ball Z just nail. I mean, sure, there's plenty of anime that do it well, but that genre.
Yeah. Now I remember Goku just like racking up plates of everything.
Totally. I don't know if have you watched any of the newer seasons?
I haven't. I think the last Dragon Ball thing I watched was GT. So I mean that's going way back.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I didn't even know about Dragon Ball Super and all that coming out until like ages afterwards. So
yeah, and GT is now like it's not canon anymore. They've like basically written it out.
Damn. So what is the highest Super Saiyan transformation these days?
Super Saiyan. Well, there's Super Saiyan Ultra Instinct mode is like the latest, I think. So yeah. Goku goes Super Saiyan. They introduced the concept of the multiversal gods. There's multiverses in Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
And then each multiverse has like its own series of gods. So there's like god level beings and powers, and Goku's Super Saiyan is like cute compared to what these guys are capable of doing, right? Super Saiyan 3 or 4 was like the last big thing that they did in GT. I think Super Saiyan 4 was the one where he turns black hair and he's like kind of half gorilla power, half Super Saiyan.
Yeah.
Now that he goes into Super Saiyan God mode, which is like blue hair.
Hectic.
But then they have this big, because it's always centered around a tournament. They have the ultimate multiversal tournament where Goku and the team are like representing our universe, and they have this big battle with some other people from another universe that are way more powerful. But then Goku goes Ultra Instinct mode, which is like Super Saiyan God, but with all these extra sensory abilities where like he can predict and like he becomes like very analytical and pattern. He recognizes patterns, so he can like respond to things quicker than anybody else can.
Hectic.
Yeah, they actually do a pretty good job of somehow finding a new ceiling to raise the characters up to. But after this one, I'm like, I don't know how much further you can go beyond the multiverse. Like, what else is there, you know?
Yeah. Sorry, we got someone misbehaving. Yeah. Victor, you will be removed if you just randomly draw over everybody's drawings. Just in attack, indeed. We will send all the Pokemon after you. Yeah. Onward. Yeah, because I remember when back in school with Dragon Ball, and people would do do their own drawings of the Saiyans with different color hair, like theorizing about what's going to come next.
Right.
So when I've seen these images of Goku with blue hair, I'm like, oh, okay, wow, the people have gotten really serious about their drawings of the next level Gokus, but actually, it's legit.
Exactly. It's like that's canon. That's what's going on in the story these days.
Okay. This is really untidy. Ooh, I like this. Tiger cheetah thingamajig. That's very cool.
I like this track. It was a good song.
Yeah, I picked up something earlier. It was a, what do they call it? Chillcraft.
Nice.
Minecraft and chill.
Minecraft and chill. That's amazing that that's a thing.
Cool. That King from Tekken. I like it. Well, I think that's King from Tekken. Very cool.
Oh, that's awesome.
Very cool.
Good call on that one.
Let's see. Yeah, Abra, that's the first time I've seen someone jump into a canvas and just go wild over everyone's drawings as well. Actually, I've been a little surprised. We've had only had good people joining the canvas over our classroom streams. Where's it's working?
Yeah, like we get a sabotage every once in a while, but it's usually like, oh,
It's
sorry.
usually Manju.
just doing it to mess with us.
Somebody's got to do it. Indeed. Nice.
It's usually
I was giving him a hard time last time as well about it. Yeah, we know you didn't do it on purpose. I do it in my own campuses all the time as well.
Manji, have you been doing the countdown clocks? Those still a thing?
It is still a thing.
Nice.
We have 7 minutes.
It's a good tradition. I really do enjoy that one.
Yeah. All the rubber duckies. Ooh, is someone playing with the foreground background color settings there? I like it. There's this awesome skit by the comedian James Veach, where he's got this thing with rubber duckies, and he started putting a whole lot of them around in the bathroom in his flat. He was renting in a flat share. Well, so the story goes, and he gradually just starts adding more and more of these little rubber duckies everywhere, and they pretty much have their own sort of like a little religious gathering in the bathtub, like at the bottom of the bathtub, coming all the way out of there. Eventually the flatmate who's kind of got the rental agreement there is like, okay, this kind of needs to end. Enough of the rubber duckies. It's like, okay, how about just one rubber ducky? He's like, okay. Then he shows the next scene. It's this gigantic inflatable rubber duck inside of the bathroom, like behind the door.
That's amazing. What's the comedian's name?
James Veach. Or Feach. James Veach. Yeah, Mountain Pirates. It gets totally out of hand. It's awesome. I've watched it a few times. It really cracks me up. And so one of his other claim to fame is his skits about replying to email scammers, and like he's really on board with them and all the stuff that he goes through, to the point where they're asking him to just please stop messaging us.
Wait, I might have seen that one. I've seen something like that before. Maybe it's him or maybe somebody else, but
his delivery is just so good.
That's the only way to fight back is just give it back to him.
Exactly. A friend of mine's done that before with people trying to sell loans, and one time he said, you couldn't have called me at a better time. I'm like X amount in debt. I'm really struggling to pay things right now. This loan will do so well. Like this will definitely solve all my problems. I think the person just put down on him.
That's great.
Just show them that you can't pay back.
Is that just like to make them feel guilty because you know that it's a scam and you're like,
yeah, I guess.
Oh, that's great.
Why is this not drawing here? Am I on the wrong layer? I always forget about our little search layer function here. That makes things so much easier.
It comes in handy every once in a while.
Mountain Pride, are you putting question marks because of the search feature I mentioned with the layers? Or is there something else here? So at the top of your layers panel, you have all the buttons to add new layers and erase and blend modes, all that. Just above the layers themselves, you can see it says search layers. And then if you type in it'll bring up only your layers instead of everybody else's. So you can easily find them if you lose track and you're trying to find the right layer. And there's a lot of other users. So you can either search by username, or you can search for your own, just also with my. Really handy, really, really handy. Yeah, no problem. I mean, it gets chaotic when if you do get a maximum of 50 people on the canvas, all with a layer or 3.
Hey, yeah.
Definitely need it.
Phenomenon. It's like a Batman Wolverine crossover.
So where's our countdown timer, Manju?
Oh yeah, what's up, man?
Where's it at, man? Where's it at? Can put it in the Game Boy screen, actually. That could work.
That's a great idea.
Let's find its way. It's big, it's yellow. Yeah. Let's get another layer back here. Whoops, I accidentally took over someone's layer. Darn it, who had this? Oh, I think it was Manju's. Gotta vanish. Thanks for joining us, Eyebrow. It was really cool to have you here. For all your contributions here.
Great to meet you.
1 minute. Oh, damn.
Hey.
Sorry about that. Sorry. I can sign it back. We can just say it was payback for taking over one of my layers earlier. I saw that. Oh, which it was the background layer at the bottom.
Vampire says accidentally steal layers while clicking blending modes. That's interesting. That's a good one to think about.
Oh yeah, I can see how that can happen.
So like when you're in the blending mode menu and you're going to click it, you accidentally click because it's hovering over the layer system.
Ah, yeah.
Trying to understand how that would work.
Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of.
Yeah, I got it.
I was
Okay.
double click.
That's good feedback. Well, this was fun. I'm glad I was able to jump in even for 30 minutes.
Yeah, cool. No, I'm glad you could make it. I'm gonna have to jump off as well, as much as I'd like to stick around a little longer. Whoa.
Yellow backdrop gives it something.
Yeah, it definitely pops. Definitely pops.
Great work, everybody. It was great hanging out.
Yeah, thank you so much, guys. So before closing out, let's see here. What are dates looking like? The next one. The next one will be on the 3rd of May, just before May the 4th. We might have to play around with our dates there.
I think that's the time where we should definitely start switching up the schedule and try to do the May the 4th thing. Let's like do it on the 4th. Get your pens ready for Star Wars if you're into it.
We can give the classroom a break. We'll do May the 4th, Revenge of the 5th as our 2 Clubhouse streams. I think that'll be cool. So get ready for Star Wars next week, guys. It's happening. Cool, Salt. Glad you could make it. We'll chat.
Cheers,
soon.
everybody.
Ciao. And roll out.
Roll out.
Roll out.